Wow, this light is bright. I don't even know how to adjust it. That's too bright. Hold on. That's maybe a little better. Let me see. Ah! Boy, that's a lot better for me. All right, guys. So I'm not going to be on here long, but I want it to be like somewhere where like most of my audience can see me. Another thing is, you gotta excuse the music in the background. This isn't what I would normally be listening to, but YouTube always give you a copywritten strike if I play the music I want to hear. So I can't play that right now. But I need to hear something because it's just boring listening to nothing. So, hey guys, if you are here, I can't even see like how do you see the comments? Weird. Give me a second. Somebody give me a 1 or something, just so I can see if I see the comments. Because if I can't see them from this device, that's not going to be very helpful. I might got to hook up my computer. Oh, here it is, live chat. Ah! Thank you, the last D. I think you told me to call you D. Hey, Jean! I see you in Charlotte, boo! Okay, so there, I got it. I figured it out. Okay, so guys, I'm just wanted to jump on here. It's like so much has happened over the past couple of weeks, like 3 to be exact, maybe 4. I think it's 4. It's just been crazy. A lot of you guys kind of know the craziness, seen the craziness, and seeing that I haven't really been around on live or things like that as much, because not only did we have the 2 classes in Atlanta and Orlando, but we also launched this daggone thing with the fabric and the kids. It just was like a lot happening. And I really wanted to come on here. For one, y'all know, if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to tell y'all my process. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to be transparent throughout the whole thing. I'm going to tell y'all, this was hell. And I'm just going to put it out there just like that. However, it wasn't bad enough to where I'm done with it. It wasn't nothing like that. It was like, it was kind of like how I tell a lot of you guys that I've probably coached previously or something like that. Like at the end of the day, if it's, this music is driving me nuts. If it's something you want to do, kind of go back to the drawing board and you make assessments, right? You make assessments on exactly where you stand in your business and what you're strong at and what you're not strong at. And then you cannot be afraid to hire people that's going to handle those areas that you're not strong at. Baby, I'm trying to tell you guys, over the past 3 weeks, not only was I an instructor, not only was I a coach to some, I was a shipper, I was a packager, a processor, I was, baby, I'm just trying to tell you, these past few weeks was so trying, but I learned so much more, for one, about myself. I learned so much more, too, about my business, and realizing I just made a complete jump from services to products in a matter of 2 months, right? Not only did I make the jump, in the beginning, like I always tell you guys, jump, go do it scared. And you have to do it scared, because if you keep listening to people say, no, it gotta be perfect, you ain't never gonna do it. And I'm telling you, even though this month for me has been hell, I'm just gonna say it, excuse my French, but it has been such a learning process for me, right? I know I am not the only one that want to scale. So many of us want to scale, but is your business really in position to scale? Baby, y'all smacked the heck out of me this month. My business was not in position to take on being a product-based business, because that's not what I was. I was a service-based business. And I knew I wanted to do products, because there were just so many products that you guys, my audience, needed, that I felt as if y'all could get a better deal, or I just felt as if I could help in that area, okay? So one thing I want to say, with everything that has happened, right? The delays, the no tracking numbers, like it was a lot for me to really kind of just sit back and realize, oh, I need to do some more hiring and some firing, because now that I'm not service-based business any longer, or not strictly a service-based business, it's a couple people I just don't no longer need, because that's not something I provide. But now that I'm pretty much e-com a lot, is a lot of people I need on my team now. And baby, I feel in every muscle, everything in my body, because you name it, I done it over this past month. And I didn't really realize how much a product-based business involves. You just see on Instagram the people that's filling up all these daggone envelopes and like, oh yeah, I got 1,000 orders going out today. They don't share the process, or maybe they did, I didn't look at it. I don't want what that process actually looks like. So one thing I want to tell you guys, and I had to come on and say this, I had to, because I think I quit. Not necessarily quit, but I think I was ready to drop this portion of my business like 5 times over the past week, right? Today including, today, probably like 2 hours ago, I was like, I'm done with it. I'm done. But realistically, I'm not, because it was a learning process. And I really do enjoy like the whole thing with the fabrics and the blends. Like I still get excited when just leaving this up in here. I just walk past it and get excited, right? So that's one element that excites me. However, everything else about it do not excite me. The packaging, the processing, I don't like none of that. I don't. I'm just being very honest with y'all. But I really had to go through it to understand what pillars in my business I need. I never did an e-com or a store, none of that. I've never done that. So you don't necessarily know what's required going through that process, into either one, you go through it, or you hire somebody to teach you. Ain't nobody nowadays, these days, people just want to teach you the basics and they leave out all the hard stuff and they want you to figure it out the hard way. I know that, which is why I went through it bare bones alone. Like I need to see what this process is like. And then the way same thing I tell you guys, when you have a complaint or when you have something that don't work out well, that gives you every opportunity to go and fix and create processes in your business and create SOPs so it doesn't happen again. Just so happened, so many of y'all made these orders. I'm trying to tell you guys, not only being on the road, trying to celebrate my birthday, but even processing, like it was like 100 orders, right? And I'm like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? So it's funny because when you're saying this to somebody else, they're like, oh, that's gut problems. No, it ain't. Because at the end of the day, if I pride my business on customer service, or I pride my business on really servicing my people, and now I got 1 million people to service and there's only one me, now it's like the biggest thing that my business is really known for is like, is now being questioned. So it's like, okay, hold on. I'm telling y'all, between last week and today, because today I quit today too. I did about 2 hours ago. I did. But one thing I can tell you guys, right, is, she said, how many hats? I'm trying to tell you. But baby, we can't be the boss and the worker, Crystal. Crystal, man, we just talked a few hours ago. We can't be the boss and the worker. And it's so funny because I knew when I was strictly service-based business, right? I knew I was my business. And one thing I didn't like about it is if I wasn't providing the service, my business didn't thrive. That's one thing I didn't like. And that's why I stopped coaching, because it's like I had to be in the thing, or for me, I didn't like that part. I really wanted something that happens, or that whole passive income thing, making money in your sleep, because I do that with digital products. But baby, physical products is a whole other ball game. I'm trying to tell you. If you don't have the infrastructure in place, and I know a lot of you guys is like, now y'all going to get these containers and y'all doing this, baby, if you don't have the proper infrastructure in place, don't do it just yet. Do some more research. I wish I had a little more time to do some research, but it's funny because for me, things for me always happen this way. It's always school of hard knocks. I always find out because I'm a jumper, right? I'm going to jump. And in the process of me jumping and whatever happens, hey, the chips going to lay however they fall. But at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure, or try to make sure, all right, this is a problem. What can we put in place so this is eliminated, so it doesn't happen again, right? So I I think for me, I'm so comfortable in my operation that way because I definitely ain't lazy, somebody that's just like, oh, well, it's going to work on its own. But unless I go through those experiences and those processes, I'm never going to be able to perfect my business or tweak my business to the way that is like dope. So I really wanted to come on here. I'm gonna tell you about the changes and all that first, but I really wanted to come on here to say that because so many of you guys want to do so much and y'all not, probably because what you see me just go through, and it ain't bad. I've been set up here over the past month, serviced 293, I believe. I looked at the number between kits and fabric, and my conversion rates for success is high. So and it's funny because that had to be told to me because I'm not gonna pay attention to that. I'm gonna pay attention to the 1 or 2 complaints that I had because that's just how I am. I live and breathe the Posh Academy. So when it's something like that, it's gonna bother me to a different detriment as it would someone else because this is just this is my life, right? This is what I do. So I want to tell you guys, you thinking about doing something, do it, right? You don't gotta have it all figured out. You can always make tweaks or whatever the case as you go, right? But at the end of the day, do not sit here and let fear stop you. Do not sit here and let fear hold you back, because even though I had probably one of the stressfulest months of the year, I had one of the most successful months of the year, right? So it's kind of like how you got to look at it, right? I'm gonna look at the unsuccessful part because this is my baby. It ain't like I'm working for somebody else. This is my brand. This is my name is on the line, right? So I just want to tell y'all, jump, do it scared, or don't do it at all. If you think you're gonna sit here and wait around till you have all the answers, baby, you wasting your time. And guess what? You sitting up here missing out on so many other customers because you have what they need. And if you don't show up, they gonna go somewhere else. So all I want to tell you about that. Tanya. I'm trying to tell you my whole thing. Thank you, D. Right, so it's just like trying to do all that, trying to do this, go on tour, being away from home while we in Orlando, and then still trying to celebrate my birthday, and only being home for a few days and trying to finish up with orders and really get that stuff processed before we leave back out to go back on tour. So it's like sometimes I just sit back and be like, what are you thinking, right? But guess what? At the end of the day, guys, we get through it, right? We get through it. And it's like, wow, like we really did that. Like we really did that. And it's funny because I sometimes sit back and think, like, ain't no blueprint for me. It's not something else that I can model and say, oh, I'm gonna do it this way because they did it this way. So everything that you guys see me doing is pretty much trailblazing stuff. And yes, I'm very transparent with you guys, and I'm going to tell you the entire process. I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, because that is the ugly truth. None of this really happens and nobody wake up successful and it's like, oh, she did it, without bumps and bruises along the way. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve and I'm not afraid, or I'm not like going to sit here and hide what's really happening in the back. This has been a heck of a month. Heck. However, guess what? I'm about to order my next container because I believe in what I'm doing. And I believe that and not only believe, I know, because I get so many messages. I get so many messages all day. So I know that at the end of the day, what I'm doing or what I'm attempting to do is a solution-driven situation for a lot of you guys that is a part of my audience, right? We just hit 10K in the group. We also just hit 10K on YouTube. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. But we hit it, right? And that was my goal. I wanted to hit it before my birthday. So I'm like, okay, trying to figure out what I'm in it, because we did do it. Well, we did it because y'all shared the video, liked the video, told somebody about the channel, whatever the case may be. Point is, we made that milestone. And honestly, I couldn't have did it without y'all because I was on the road. So I really wasn't even promoting my own stuff. I didn't have time to do it because I was in here cutting fabric all day, every day. But it was an amazing process because it really showed me into this next quarter or this next week or whatever the case may be, where I need to add to my team. And until you honestly go through this, people always say, well, how do you know when it's time to hire? Baby, you know it's time to hire when you feel like this. When you sit up here spending your time doing things that you don't enjoy. I haven't even been in my office, guys. I haven't been in my office in like 3 weeks, right? And y'all know I love my office. That's my zen, pay safe haven, all that. Haven't had time to go. So I'm like, okay, right now, how I know when it's time to hire is when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm frustrated, when I'm great quit 5 times a week. I know this is not something I'm great at. This is not something for me to do. This is not my superpower. So I don't care how much it costs. Somebody else need to do it so my business can continuously thrive, right? Another thing is I will sit down and mark my processes. So that's what I've pretty much been doing the past 3 days. I just been writing down everything I'm doing because I don't want to do it. And then realize, okay, I need somebody to do this. I need somebody to do this. I need somebody to do this, right? So it's funny because it's just, you just got to go through it when you don't have a blueprint or you don't have the roadmap, right? And I don't have a roadmap. I told y'all from day one, everything you guys seen me do, I did it or achieved it or failed at it because I went through it, right? But at the end of the day, guess what? I'm still here. I'm still here, baby. I'm still here. So I just wanted to put that out there to you guys that I love, 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 love. My audiences on all of the platforms that I am on. At the end of the day, y'all rocks with the Posh Academy. Like y'all support it so much. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words because I didn't even think this was going to take off like that. I thought I was going to be sitting on fabric for, I don't know, a few months at least. We sold out. We ain't sold completely out, but like they're gone. A lot of you guys, we had to refund orders because our site isn't even finished. The WooCommerce site. Like who thought I needed it? I ain't know. So that's how you keep track of inventory. And like, I'm like, well, we don't got no little blue. And it's just a process, guys. It's a process. But at the end of the day, whatever your heart or your intentions is that you feel like you can do, don't let nobody tell you can't. The only person that's going to prevent you from doing it and achieving it and being successful at it is you, right? I could have gave up all 5 times. Well, the first time, it wouldn't have been the second time. I could have. But I have so many people or tribe members, right? Y'all my tribe. I got so many tribe members that is in my inbox every day. Every time one piss me off, it's 50. That just is amazing, right? It's crazy. It's amazing. So it's like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing. I am in my purpose. I'm doing exactly what I was supposed to do. And that's why I'm having the amount of success I'm having, but it's stressful because I'm not the one that's supposed to do this. I'm not. But it's amazing to have that and then just even have a support system at home or wherever. Like if you guys have support systems, thank them. Because it's hard. Like it's really hard when you don't have that motivating factor to tell you keep going. You was made for this. You got it. Keep going, right? So if you don't, I'm telling you right now, keep going. Do it scared or don't do it at all. You ain't gonna have all the answers. You ain't gonna have it all figured out. And if you're waiting for that aha moment, it ain't gonna never come. You're gonna be sitting in the same space you're at right now next year or the following year or the following year just because you ain't listened to these little bit of words. Do it scared. Okay? All right. Sure. All right, so wait a minute. I love you, D. Deborah, Cindy. I gotta be. I'm telling you guys, at the end of the day, from day one, I've always been transparent with you guys. I don't never want nobody to think I just jumped into a pile of money. It ain't happened that way, baby. I got band-aids all over the place because there's bumps and bruises along the entire process. But I still stand here. I'm proud at what I was able to accomplish with no help, right? No sponsors, no support other than my tribe, no supporters. You hear everybody else having sponsors. Ain't none of that happening with the Posh Academy. We kicking down doors. That's what we gotta do. So at the end of the day, I do have a lot to be grateful for. I have a lot to be thankful for, and a lot of that is for you guys, right? So I'm gonna go into the changes of like what's happening. Cindy, so wait a minute. So guys, this is new to me too. So all of my members, right? I don't know how to. Oh, you could put a member in timeout? That's crazy. Why would they want to do that? But I want to give y'all some hearts. I don't know how to do that. Valerie, I love you. Ty, you too. See, it's you guys that just, I'm trying to tell you, when I'm in here and I'm frustrated and ready to just yank all this stuff down and just draw it out, it's like, you wanna know what? I listen to my Valeries and my Ties and my Kimberlys, and it's like, nah, I can't. I can't. I was made for this, right? Just had a little moment over the last 30 days, but we got it together. We were hiring some folk. We're increasing the team because now that's what it needs. What we were before, it didn't require all that. But at the end of the day, I still was at a level I was unhappy at. And I knew I was able to scale. But now I know I cannot scale by myself. Baby, every name you can think of or hat, I wore it over this past 30 days. That's why y'all know when I put my dreads in, it's like, I'm going underground. When I put my dreads in, it's like, oh, I know, I'm gonna be working like a Hebrew slave for a little bit. We can't do the makeup, we can't do the cute thing. We gotta get in the trenches, and that's just how it's been. All right, so wait a minute, let me share this stuff with y'all. Wait a minute, hold on. Where's my paper? Oh, I left my paper. All right, wait a minute, I got it. All right, so moving forward, there's a couple things I changed just to make all of the processes a lot simpler. Okay, so for one, as of now, everybody has gotten either a refund if we were out, your fabric has been shipped, and your kit has been shipped. I think we had 2 people today that received refunds from kits because, they got a refund and a message. I told y'all last week, the kits were low, and if you ain't get it, you better hurry up. Baby, I'm here to tell you today, ain't no more kits. The premium kits are out, right? But what they are doing, and this is one thing I love about solutions. So what they are doing until the new shipment come in, new shipment can take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. What they're doing is replacing the 6 to 14s with the 7 to 17s. So this means 2 things. For me, I would look at that as an opportunity, baby, because that is a much better kit. For one, it goes a lot higher. It goes to 17 feet, right? The only downside would be for people, let's just say that really is really like the 6 foot minimum height because it's easy to design. 7 foot is an extra foot. I could do it. Like I could get up there and without any assistance, without any ladders, anything like that. And for me, I would opt for that because that's good, and they're not charging you any extra. The only other additional charge is shipping because it's a heavier item, right? But they are supplementing that the premium kit for the 7 to 17. Awesome deal. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're looking to get a premium kit and you don't mind it being 7 foot, the lowest setting, you better go ahead and order it because 7 to 17 is a much better kit because it gives you higher heights. The only time this would not really be beneficial to you is if you know your thing is kids parties, or you know your thing is you may do the garages right now, or you just know you're never going to drape that high. Then this really wouldn't benefit you. Really wouldn't. So that's just the thing you got to kind of decide on. For me, I would jump on that all day, especially those that's looking to drape stages or theaters or things like school, anything that has really high ceilings, cathedral ceilings, vaulted ceilings, anything like that. Amazing deal. So I think the basic is still in stock. Actual quantities I don't know, but I know it's super low, super low. But as of right now, the premium kit, there ain't no more right now. You gotta wait about 6 to 8 weeks for that. Next thing is trackings. So some of you guys, even y'all already have y'all stuff. I know, I get it. But it was so many orders, it was ridiculous. So before we was leaving, my primary concern was getting everything out because I knew it was going on the road. And I didn't get the tracking numbers or anything like that until it was like in a sheet. So I really couldn't do it because I was on the road to send you guys the tracking numbers. So as of now, I sent everybody, there was a lot of freaking tracking numbers, but everybody has a tracking number now. And I know some of y'all probably like, well, I already got my stuff, but I'm just trying to tell you, everybody got a tracking number now. But what we have did is now utilize the FedEx thing where they will automatically send you tracking numbers. So some of you guys, orders that got processed today and yesterday, and I get it too. So I got a lot of emails today from FedEx. It was giving me the tracking updates. So I know you guys got them. So moving forward, that's clearly what we're going to do every time we process an order. That way you get it via email and we get it as well. I ain't know about that little setting of 3 weeks ago. I ain't know about that. And what else? Also, all the future orders will have tracking sent directly from, it'll be FedEx or UPS. So if you're ordering a kit, and even those that your kits got processed today, I think it was only 2 people that had to get a refund because y'all ordered the kit that we didn't have in stock. Unless, if you guys want to go ahead and get that 717, I sent you guys an email, just let me know, and then we'll get you reprocessed. But yeah, so if it's for kits, you'll get a tracking from UPS. If it's for fabric, you'll get a tracking from FedEx. And they kind of track, they give you every update, like when they get to the place and then when it get picked up and all of them, you'll get all that. And the delivery date. Next thing is all fabric orders, baby. We ain't doing any more continuous roll of fabric orders. All fabric orders now are pre-cut. All of them are cut to 12 feet. Now, if you want something specific, that's something you're gonna have to submit a message. But the way we changed the website and everything. So the way the website is now, you no longer have to figure out the yards, because that drove me nuts going back and forth with you guys. Some of you guys that's new, that you're just getting into it, you really not acclimated to know how many yards equal the panel and all that. So I eliminated that. The only way you can order on my site is you order a 12-foot panel. So you no longer have to say 5 yards, whatever it is. You just say 1 panel, 2 panel, 3 panel, 4 panel, right? Even with the bundle, because it was really confusing for some, especially the ones that's new, that got the bundles, and they was just confused, not knowing what to do. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is for somebody that has some draping experience. So even the bundles now, you will no longer receive 25 yards because you may not know, to cut that into 6 panels. So everything is cut. So you will receive 20 to 23 individual pieces, and you just follow the recipe from there. And it's much simpler on both ends, right? And let me see. Oh, I told you about the 6 to 14. 6 to 14s are out of stock. Draping Masterclasses. So the Draping Masterclasses that are already scheduled, of course, going to resume how it was, but we're picking back up in August. As of right now, the only one that we have actually added was Atlanta, because I don't know if I'm going to do a tour, but I know I'm going to do Atlanta. And the masterclass is now going to be 2 days. It's a 2-day masterclass. Day 1 focuses on theory. Day 2 focuses all on design. So it just was a lot for some people, especially if they really, really new, to kind of to grasp in 1 day. I'm trying to tell you guys, we cover a lot of stuff in 1 day. But I'm like, you wanna know what? Verbally, to kind of now I've created these new methods and concepts. I want to be able to speak more about it and actually show more about it so they understand it better. So it's going to be 2-day masterclasses after Nashville. Then that's going to kick off in Atlanta. In Atlanta, we also in August will have a ceiling draping masterclass. Now, the reason this class clearly has to be by itself, because it's a lot that goes in ceiling draping. Not to mention, it's more than one way to drape a ceiling. It's going to be 3 different techniques that we cover, or 3 different styles rather, that we cover in ceiling draping. And at first, one time I tried to combine this with an advanced class. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Ceiling draping needs to have a class on its own, because it just entails so much. So that again is coming to Atlanta in August. Another thing is all live masterclasses will automatically include the entire video library, unless you buy on a promo. So if you run and grab one of them promos that I periodically put out, that does not include the video library. That's only for the class. But you can always upgrade while you're in class if you want to. I mean, you don't ever know what happened. Maybe at the time they don't financially have it, but then by the time the class comes, now they can. I don't know. But if you're grabbing a class on a promo, that is the only thing that's included is that class. You can upgrade to a kit. You can upgrade to fabric. You can upgrade to the video library, which is the VIP. That will always now be offered during class. Lastly, customer service. It's one thing I suck at. Customer service will only be handled by the support team. I can no longer, even in the mobile community, I will no longer go back and forth about orders or things like that. They will only be handled by the support team. So sometimes I get so many messages a day, guys. Sometimes I forget because it's like not 1,000, I'm not gonna lie. It's every bit of 200 messages come through my phone in that mobile community per day. So sometimes they get filtered, sometimes they get lost. But when it comes to something with an order or something you need immediately, that's only going to be handled by the support team. So you will get an automated message directing you how to properly get assistance for that order, that product, whatever it is. Let me see. I think that's it. I think that's all I got, guys. Valerie, I'm trying to tell you. Now you did that one bundle. I've over the past 2 weeks, I've processed maybe about 17 bundles, not to mention just individual orders. I'm trying to tell you, if my arms weren't toned then, and they probably ain't toned now, but they are, I'm trying to tell you, they're a little more toned, because I'm trying to tell you. These arms have been working, baby, over the past few weeks. And I knew when I was getting they just was confused. There was a couple people confused, really, even following the recipe, because they never touched the drape, never done anything. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, the only other way I'm gonna simplify the process for me doing processing and for you guys is to have them pre-cut. It just makes sense. At the time, I didn't have time to do that because I was trying to process all them orders before we went on the road. And then I was even scared that my order wasn't even gonna come in. And it came in 2 days before we had to go on the road. So I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. But he got me through it. I know he liked me. He did. She say, oh, I'm late. Cheryl, what you need 17 for? You don't need 17 feet. So Candace, I'm not doing 15-foot bundles. I'm not. When you give too many options, it's too much. I'm not going to keep in stock, honestly. My place ain't that big. until we actually get with this warehouse, this logistics team, to where everything could be handled by them, which I can't wait for that to happen. But they got to finish the site. Like I said, guys, this is a process. So any of you thinking about getting into unless y'all shipping out some glosses, when you're thinking about getting into big items that you actually got to store, think it through a little bit, because I really did. But I don't regret it. I'm it's a process. So yeah, so Candace, like I was saying, if you want something specific, don't order from the site. You would have to send a message, because that's a custom order. Now, the only other thing I'm thinking about keeping or adding to the site is a valance, because almost everybody ordered a valance with their fabric. So I'm thinking about ordering. I just got to ask my lovely Jessica how she going to do it. Adding that to the site where you can just order a valance. All valances will be about 11 feet. It's 10 feet, but the actual puddle. And that's right now, that's the only thing. We will update the colors. I'm waiting for them to come back to me, tell me what they have, what they don't have, all that good stuff. And I'm pretty much not going to have as many options as I had, because it was just too much. And you guys really stuck with the gold, the champagne, the blush, the rose. It was just like a good top 10 colors that it was out of here before day one. It was gone. So there's going to be a process. But at the end of the day, I will be a fully operable e-commerce site for fabric and kits. I will. That's just what I want to do. So that's where we at. Only pay for what you need. Well, you got me laughing talking about that cheap back. I can't say that word, girl. Talking about that cheap backdrop stand. Oh my God. That's so funny because I'm waiting for my editors to bring back to send me back a video. I did. So I did like a comparison of a backdrop with the photography stand and then one with the premium stand. And it's funny because mine fell down too. Because I of course I used a lot of drape and it fell down. Kelsey, she said, what I miss. It's not hard now. I mean, I don't know how else to simplify it. You don't have to think about yards or anything. You just put in a number, however many panels you want. If you want 2 pink panels, you put in 2. If you want 4 yellow, you put in 4. As of right now, until, like I said, they're going to change the entire site. This is temporary. Y'all know all of my stuff is eventually coming off Kartra. Because if you know about marketing and SEO and all that good stuff, Kartra is not a good site to deal with all that. So all of my stuff is being built on WordPress. But while they're building it, I gotta do something. So I gotta utilize Kartra until they're done. And when they're done, it'll just be so much easier. It'll be able to keep my inventory. It'll be able to send orders directly to a company. It'll just be a lot better. But for right now, guess what? Your girl Precious Stevens gonna be in here wearing all 27 hats. All 27. So all 27. Because this is something I set out to do and I have to see it to the end, right? I have to see it to the end. And thank you, Valerie. That means a lot because I'm trying to tell you, I was, baby, she was ready throwing the towel every day today. Every day. I'm trying, even today. I said, you want to know what? I had one of my Swedish tribe members come through. Shout out to Veronica. Me and Veronica just got off the phone. She didn't know what to order. And I just went on the phone. Like, can you call? I ain't even call no companies, but can you call somebody this time of night and say, can you help me with an order? I don't know what to order. I don't think you can. So that's the stuff. Tell me if I sound a little mad. Tell me why you mad, son. But I don't think you can. But this is the kind of stuff that, people, it trips me out because I devote almost all of my time to my tribe because I just enjoy you guys. And I just know what it was like when I first got in. And even now, I know what it's like at my stage now and not having the support that we should have at the Posh Academy. It's crazy. People want to rely on your name and they want to utilize like what you've done thus far to really monetize whatever they want. And I'm like, no, over here at the Posh Academy, we ain't having that no more. I didn't put this on my back. So whatever I can make a way to do, that's what I'm gonna do at the end of the day. That's what I'm gonna do. And when it's all said and done, it may be another 3 months from now, I don't know. When everything is finished and operating like it should, I'm just gonna sit back and be like, hey, I was really stressing around that time. And it's gonna be all worth it. And I want you guys, I know for some of you guys, business has really picked up. And you're like, oh my God, some of y'all going through the stress with these flowers. Some of y'all going through stress with these daggone shipping containers. And baby, anything worth having is definitely worth fighting for. So just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Oh my God. Oh, Deborah, I will. Deborah, I'm trying to tell you, I forgot, baby. I was, didn't I just tell you what the process was? But I got you. A slumber party. Well, Train. That's my baby too. She said it made a C. Man. The one that we didn't just film it, but they like edited it now. It made a C. Y'all know what the C is in the photography stands. I keep trying to tell you, girl. There go my Veronica. See, I love you guys. She say, wait a minute, here you go, Kelsey. Baby. That's so funny because you wanna know what? When we was in Orlando, I don't think I've had a class yet where they don't talk about either my laugh or my clap. It's so funny. So many, if you have been in my class, only the last two, maybe did it on the last tour. I'm not too sure. When we were in New York and Chicago. I can't remember because I was kind of just developing this concept. So I said they remember my clap so much, so I kind of incorporated it in my style of teaching. So it's so funny because it's like this little method or technique I do where you just clap. That's it. It's just that simple. Just clap. No, I don't think so. It ain't looking too good with LA or Vegas. Yeah, it ain't. Keish. Deborah, when you hear, you gotta let me know. I'm trying to tell you. That's right. Kel, say it again. Just clap. Don't think about it. She know what I'm talking about. This is a little insider joke we be doing in class. Just clap. Don't think about it. Oh my God. That is so funny. Well, guys, I really just, I know. So, Kelsey, I send me a message because I know you were physically here to see the colors that we were talking about. So, they got my order now, but there's a couple things I want to solidify with like that one color. I don't know if that's sucker pink or rose. It ain't even up here. It's over there. It's over there. I think it's pink, but then some people, I don't know. So you gotta let me know. Hey, Angela, is this Miss? Oh, I gotta stop calling people whole governments out. I don't mean no harm, guys. It's just I see your name so much like in my databases and in my portals, so that's how I remember you guys. Because I'll have 1,000 Keishas or 1,000 Lindas, but then if I say the last name, I know exactly who you is. But Angela, I know who you are, Miss in Masterclass. So yeah, the kit that comes with the Masterclass, don't worry, boo. I got my kits for y'all. You get the premium kit. So we got our kits for all of the Masterclasses. And it's just, if you want another kit, I ain't got no extra. I just got kits for those that already registered. Baby, Cindy, I'm trying to tell you, I miss my baby so much. So on my birthday, when we left Orlando, my son was with us too. So Kayla gone to Baltimore. So my baby ain't been here. That's why y'all probably saw me the other day acting crazy like a kid again. Cause I ain't got no kids. I had no kids right now. So I was like, okay. And then I'm just stressed out as I don't know what. I just needed to let my hair down. Then I came back in here and cracked the whip and got back to work. So it would be me and Kayla, Cindy, with hair bonnets on and pajamas, cutting up some stuff. And it was for the first 2 weeks. And then she bailed on me. She was like, I gotta get out of here. It's too much work. She was like, you don't pay me enough for this. Yeah, Deborah, because you know I'm a balanced queen. I think I'm gonna talk to my assistant first to see how, because she the tech wizard over there. See how we could get that on. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna sell balances because I know some of y'all don't use balances, but you will never catch me with a backdrop without a balance. That's like, it's like wearing a dress with no undies. I don't know. I need a balance. I don't know why, I just do. So yeah, I'm gonna have that added to the site. So Kelsey, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Did you have it? So right now, I think the 10 foots are gone. So now we really be using a lot of the 7 to 12. But I don't think we talked about that in your class, which was Atlanta. I don't really like the 7 to 12 because it's the click buttons. When you popping them out, it doesn't automatically stop at an even number, if that makes sense. I like my buttons to stop at 8, 10, so I know exactly how to measure out my drapes. Y'all know I'm a big person on measuring your drapes. So that's why I like the 6 to 10, but you know, they got 7 to 12. I think they have a 8 to 14, something like that. And actually these are 7 to 12. So these are way longer than 6 to 10s. I know, I knew somebody was gonna say something. Trina, you know I ain't got good sense. Every now and then something slip out that I ain't got no business saying. 8:15, what's that? Oh my God. I swear I love you guys. See, y'all make me feel better. I did not feel too good a few hours ago. I just was like, I was ready to be done. Oh yeah. Oh right. So to 7 to 12, if you're doing like perimeter draping, I would prefer 7 to 12 or even 8 to 14 because it requires you to use less hardware, like uprights and things, just by having longer crossbars, because you'll be able to cover more dimension. You'll be able to cover more footage. But like for backdrops, like for, you know, the way we drape, the 7 to 12 drive me nuts because you really physically got to measure, because I can't use the buttons to click, if that makes sense. It's going to make sense to you because you've been in class. But I can't use the buttons to kind of just automatically know how wide my crossbars are. So that kind of drive me nuts a little bit. All right, so let me see. You almost done sewing your fabric. I gotta sew some fabric too, guys. Oh my God, and I gotta get it done. I don't think I am. Like I said, I'm exhausted. But y'all know it was some colors that I wanted to use in a new class, especially going to Dallas. So I'm gonna see if I can get it done, especially the ones I really, really want to use, like the red sequin. Oh God, baby. So like right now, you guys know we don't have no gold or champagne or nothing like that. But the other color sequins, baby. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know if you guys purchased from my first supplier. I ain't like that quality, which is why I ain't go back to them, right? This quality right here is just amazing. It's not thin. It's a little see-through, but it's nowhere near. One of these is this one. You probably can't see it because of the, let me see if you can see it. The quality just was horrible. No, you ain't gonna be able to see it because how the video is. So I'm gonna do a video, right? Like a comparison. Because some people think just because it says mesh sequin, it's all the same. That is not true. Some quality is just worse than others. And who I had my first round when I started selling the drapes, I forgot. When I was doing the pre-order, they were like already sewn. I didn't like that quality at all, which is why I switched vendors. That's why I switched and just kind of completely changed it up. But this quality is, baby, I like it. That's all I can say. I like it. Girl, Trina, not only is we out of gold and champagne, we out of white, we out of black, we out of cream, we out of taupe, we out of blush, we out of rose gold, we out of like all of the popular colors. That I couldn't even take any more orders because it was gone. It was gone. But there's a lot of colors that we still have that's like gorgeous, like the purples. Oh my God, the magenta, gorgeous. I don't know why you're not ordering that color. Y'all need to because it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna do a backdrop with it. The royal blue is gorgeous. The fuchsia is, I don't even like, y'all really think I like pink and I don't. But the fuchsia is gorgeous. The red is gorgeous. So I don't know, y'all playing, y'all sleeping. You better get it. Say, fix it, Jesus. Shay is screaming her name. That royal is popping. I'm trying to tell you. It's just good quality. It's really good quality. It is. Like the first, you'll see when I do the comparison, because I got some royal blue from my first batch. I don't like it. And it's not that many sequins on the actual mesh. It's like, it's just completely see-through. It's just, I don't like it. It's a mess. So, but this, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. I do. So once, like, I always had an incentive program. Some people use it, some people don't. But I'm like, y'all's always recommending products, and y'all recommend a lot of my stuff a lot. And I want to tell you guys, thank you. I appreciate it. There's always somebody in class that say they was recommended from someone else, right? I really appreciate that. But yeah, like my thing, I believe, I don't know. I just believe in people being rewarded for referring or anything like that. That's like the biggest show of appreciation to me, is referring someone to my services. And yeah, and I don't feel, because I'm an affiliate of a couple of companies, right? I just feel like the little 5 and 10%, I'm like, You can do better than that, for real. I feel that way. So any of my referral programs is 25%. You kind of, make people feel appreciated for rooting for you. So we do have a referral program. Some people have used it in the past. You haven't really heard me talk about it a lot. Unless someone send me a direct referral, I'll tell you, hey, I appreciate this referral, but go sign up so you can be credited for it, right? Because I don't know. I think it's the right thing to do. I do. So my referral program, like I said, is 25%. Anyone that comes, let's just say a draping class, that's $299 just by telling somebody about the Posh Academy Draping Masterclass. Like if my affiliates was paying me like that, you think I'm pushing this stuff now? Baby! You don't hear me talk about that stuff all day. All day. So yeah, I just didn't want to do the week old 5%, 10%. I think that's like it's cute, but not. So yeah, my classes and things is 25%. So if you're interested, just send me a message. If you're in the mobile community, that's the quickest way to get me because it's right here on my phone. So just send me a message and I'll get you the link. And then you just go and set up your account, you set up your link, and then you send people your link. And it's nothing I need to do, so don't worry. Whenever somebody sign up through your link, you get paid. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So that's it. Thank you, D. Oh, Deborah, that's why I came and told you. You was posting the links, but you can't post my links. You got to post your own links. So when you do sign up for the affiliate program, you create your own unique link. But it comes to my stuff. So if somebody was to sign up through it, then, it'll show that it was an affiliate link, and then my system will automatically pay you. You can, and I think I don't know. That's why I say, I get it. I get it, D. I get it. What you mean you're not going to sleep? I train a train. What are you talking about? You're not going to sleep. Baby, I appreciate y'all. Y'all made me feel so much better. Now I can get me some sleep. And I might even go in my office tomorrow because all of my processes are done. Is Veronica, I got yours. And who else is it? It's Lena. Lena, I gotta send you yours. We just did you guys order. And it's one other. Crystal, yours. So you guys will get your tracking numbers tonight so they can pick it up tomorrow. And that's it, guys. And I got some lilac that I didn't even get the chance because it's still in a row. So we still got about maybe 4 or 5 rows that's untouched. I just ain't had time. So the lilac is not up here. It was another color, not up here. Oh, I think it's navy. Yep, the navy. Yep, those colors I gotta add. And then my velvets, I gotta add the black. I didn't get a chance to put that up here. And the red. This is burgundy. This is burgundy, maroon, I don't know. But the red is like more vibrant. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Y'all definitely gonna see red in Dallas because I just gotta do something with that. As well as this blush. This is so pretty too. So we're gonna see. So you guys, I'm about to probably tomorrow. We got some of the photos back from the classes, the 2 we just had. And so you'll see some of them photos circling around. And guys, you could really help my channel or my social media just by liking it, right? Just by liking it. That's all you got to do. Especially with YouTube. Like I said, I just hit my 10K mile marker. I think it was Monday. So YouTube, I'm really ready to take it up a notch. I really am. I'm going to let a lot of my older videos, my older programs. So you'll see a lot of the whole, well, it isn't going to be in the membership though. A lot of the entire tutorial, all of that stuff I'm repurposing and putting it on YouTube because the Draping Design membership, I told you guys a few weeks ago, we actually redoing the entire thing. Because for one, I just teach different now. My whole style is kind of different. So I want to upgrade that entire program. So it's just some of the things that's in the making. And again, just thank you guys. Thank you. And have a blessed night, right? Have a blessed night. Hope you guys had an amazing Memorial Day. I want to thank everyone that sent me some birthday love, whether it was in my messenger or in my community app, all that good stuff. Cheryl, I won't have taupe until someone else asked me about July. Y'all know the stress I was under with my last shipment. So I'm not doing a pre-order no more because I don't like pre-ordering or pre-selling something that I physically don't have. It for like 2 days straight, these guys could not find my shipment. So I was having a little panic attack. Come find out something was happening at the trucking station, something. So it was just pretty much sitting in the truck. So until I actually have shipment tracking information like y'all was telling me about, so I know when it's coming. That's when I'll let you guys know the new colors will be in. That's when I'll let you know the other colors that'll be replenished and all that good stuff. Thank you, Candace. Wow, I didn't say I didn't have one. You can see a yellow gold. I didn't say I ain't have one to mark out. I got one for display. But that's it. I don't have no whole roll like we had before. That was I think the first color that went was gold. Then it was silver. Then it was champagne. So those we actually ordering tripled the amount because I had so many other orders pending that I couldn't even fill. So like I said, don't worry. I got y'all. And I really, this quality is good. I like it. So again, we're going to be streamlining the process, tweaking it, improving it. Now we're not doing 25 yards, 17 yards. That's just crazy. It got on my nerves to cut. And then I felt for you guys, like they got to measure this out. And I'm like, let's just process it, cut it, send them panels. So that's how we're going to be doing moving forward. I'll let you guys know when they finally update the page so you can order a balance or add a balance or however you want to do it. And that's it. That's all I got. Any questions, guys? Hey, Patrice! Thank you, Patrice. Wait, Magine. So if you don't have the link for the fabric, I'm going to put it down here. That's right. I think YouTube don't let me put things in. So I'm going to go back and read and tweak the description so the links will be in the description because they ain't going to let me put this in there. Let me see. Yep. So they ain't let me put it in there. No, so the balance will come in. I don't do 21 feet. It's always gonna be 30, and I always do like 31 or 32 just to give you extra. So don't think you gotta order 30 feet or 10. You just gotta order one. It's only coming in one size. That's it. We're gonna make this thing super simple until we can improve it later. Right now. Tell them again, Ty. Make sure you hit that like button, baby. I really appreciate the likes. I love it. Thank you, D. Y'all so sweet. All right. And guys, I gotta go. So Candace, you can't right now, but we are supposed to do one more. It's only one more unit that got to be recorded. And we're going to do it while we're in Dallas. So like I told you guys, that entire program is going to be changed, it's going to be upgraded, it's going to be different. So I'm no longer going to do a membership program because y'all drove me nuts that y'all ain't want to wait that long. Like y'all didn't want to have to keep waiting. So it's going to be just an entire program that you can purchase. So you can purchase the entire program and I don't think you're going to be able to go through it in a week, baby. It's a lot of videos. But you'll be able to go through it at however fast or slow you want. You ain't got to wait till the next one be dripped out. So I just had to wait, though, until I completely recorded the entire program. So that's all I have, guys. I love y'all. Thumbs up. Thank you. I need y'all like people like D and Ty on my team. Tell them put the thumbs up. Show me some love. Send me some hearts. I appreciate it. I'm trying to tell you. The more I get support from the channel, guess what? I have more time to do more stuff for the channel. Make more videos for y'all. So show your girls some love and like this video. Bye, guys. I gotta go.